Hello, 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 Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Robin, kind of big deal tarot here, and I'm redoing your love reading from yesterday. Okay, I think I owe you guys that. Then after these live love readings, I'm going to start everybody's karmic cycle. Okay, I am kind of big deal tarot here because I do more than just tarot. All right, and if you are new here and you subscribe to the tribe, you'll find out why I am kind of big deal. All right, I'm going to just clean the cards with some Palo Santo that is already all burnt out, and some Florida water. And I'm going to do a little ringing. That is the solar plexus chakra, little bell. I got some new crystals. I'm infatuated with crystals. Always been. This is aura quartz. Okay, it's supposed to cleanse your aura, which I've been in a little predicament here where I'm at in my environment. So I definitely need this before I do readings. And this is one that I haven't seen before. So of course I had to get it. It is sapphire. It is a sapphire crystal. All right. So, okay, Capricorn, I'm going to get into your love reading only because I feel that I was picking up the negative energy of my environment, and I did not feel like that was fair to you. My lucky turtle snow globe that my babe got me. All right, so I am going to start off with the Island Wellness cards. Okay, we're going to see what's going on here for Capricorn. Ancestors, spirit guide, please show us what you see for Capricorn in love, okay, in this season. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, since we are talking about love. Show me what is going on for Capricorn. What is Capricorn's present situation? Okay. Oh, well, maybe stabbed in the back. Aquarius got that as well. I am a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, born on the 20th. Okay. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shock and attack. Okay. So some of you guys are going through some type of heartbreak. You could be feeling like somebody was a snake, competition, enemy, clever, somebody that was malicious, looking over the shoulder, and the other woman. This was an Aquarius as well, but at the end. Okay, so some of you guys feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Okay, somebody could have been the other woman. All right, Capricorn, or other person in your relationship, maybe some type of third party. You can feel like this person is clever and they are an enemy. Okay. All right. You could feel like this person is very malicious at this time. You may feel like you have to look over your shoulder dealing with this person because they did stab you in the back. Root cause is a karmic relationship. Whatever relationship this was, a lover, a friend, a family member, this caused you, again, to eventually learn some type of lessons, okay? You might have some triggers within inside you that are unhealed, okay, that you need healing. Again, there was a lot of turmoil, or whatever happened caused a lot of turmoil within you, within the relationship, within the person. So again, part of the lesson is letting go and start loving on you, start healing, okay? That is very imperative, and a lot of people don't like to really put in that work, okay? Too many cards, Spirit. Show me more for Capricorn. If you're new here, subscribe to the tribe. We'd love to have you. We're 12 away from 1,000, okay? 1K. Cupid's arrow, all right? So you could have been having faith that love was coming, okay? You could have been surprised that you found somebody that the love was there. Hi, Kyle. Turn on the chat. The chat is on. All right, you could be had an invitation where you met this person. You also might have been hesitant to meet somebody new because, again, remember, the past is relevant to each and every one of us. It is different. Tarot is fluid here. Okay, so again, the past could have been yesterday, last week, last month, last year for some of us. Okay, so you're hesitant about meeting somebody, but you continue to have the faith because you knew love was coming. Okay, This person might have stabbed you in the back. You might have felt like they was a snake. And you might have felt like this person was the other woman, or was the other woman that stabbed you in the back. There was a lot of triggers here, a lot of turmoil, a lot of resentment issues, lessons. But again, these lessons are to teach you about letting go and loving you. That's what karmic lessons usually are about. Pulling out unhealed wounds within inside of ourselves, okay? And again, it will trigger you. It will trigger you up every time again until you learn those lessons. It can happen many times over with many different people until you learn that lesson. All right, so many cards, Spirit. So now we got the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, just like I said. Healing heart is what is on your thoughts. Okay, what's in your thoughts and your feelings here. Let's move these over. Let's move these over. Over, Clever. Those are my new tarot decks. I will be moving, guys, so I will have a different setup. I can't wait. All right. I can't wait. So again, some of you guys have abandonment issues. Okay, you fear of being alone. A lot of Capricorns are, I hate to say it, codependency, okay? Other people see you, your thoughts and your feelings, okay? Some people might feel like you're very attractive. They might feel like you flirt a lot. You like to hook up, okay? You feed into temptation, and you definitely have third parties. Your hopes and your fears is kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So some of you might be afraid to actually fall in love. Okay, you might be afraid to fall in love. Oh, in reverse, it came out in reverse. And I put all the cards upright. So what fell out in reverse is cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you're coming out of that. You're coming out of the overthinking stage, okay? You're not replaying events with things in the head, okay? You could have dealt with somebody that you felt like you were stabbed in the back. You could have felt like this person was a snake, okay? This could have been another woman or another man. Could have been a third party. But again, the root cause is a karmic lesson, okay? It is a karmic relationship here to teach you lessons. Also to attack unhealed wounds that you refuse to sit and heal. All right, a little bit of what the other reading was. Engagement rings at the top. So you could be looking to step up your relationship, your current relationship. You might even be looking for a partnership, an engagement, a commitment even. But you're looking to have some type of completion in the union, all right? Something that where you may feel like it lasts for eternity. Or maybe you feel like you've known this person for eternity. At the bottom of the deck, you got watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Somebody's perception could be out, totally off, okay? But you're focusing out or trying to focus out of this relationship, but someone's watching you or you are watching someone. Okay, all right. So let's get into it. Again, stabbed in the back. You felt like you were betrayed by somebody, okay? You could have felt like this person was very clever and malicious, how they did things. Like a snake slivers. Remember, guys, we are in the gear of the snake. So a lot of snakes and people that have hidden motives and agendas will be being revealed to us. No, by the end of this year. If it hasn't happened yet, when we're halfway through with the 6th, it will come by the 12th. Okay, so a lot of situations here. This person could have felt like they were in competition, or you felt like you were in competition. You could have felt like this person was very clever and malicious at what they did or how they maneuvered and slithered in your life. This person might have been the other woman, okay? Or you had another woman. And so this person, again, was being very malicious towards this other person. Whatever the dynamic is going to be different for everyone. So again, the root cause of this is a karmic relationship. These were triggers, okay? Might have caused a lot of turmoil, resentment issues, okay, either for you or the other person, okay, because it does look like third party interference was in this relationship. So, but it also taught you or is teaching you or trying to teach you how to let go and start loving you. In the past, you had Cupid's arrow. So you might have also waited for this person. They might have been surprised that you guys, continue meeting up, and you were hesitant at one time about being in love with this person, but you kept seeing this person. I feel like for some of you guys, when you kept seeing this person, even if you was in a relationship, it was like, hey, that might be my person. Okay. So maybe you got into a relationship with this person. Maybe they were the third party. Maybe you were the third party. All right. The message from above is I like you. Someone likes you, Capricorn. Romance is blooming. Okay. You have fun with this person. You have fun flirting. You might even date this person, go out on little dates. But again, you really like this person. They really like you too. Okay. In the immediate future, you have the chaser. Somebody is a chaser in a codependent relationship. Again, somebody's fear of abandonment issues. Okay, and I feel like this is you because this is your immediate future. You are the chaser. You could have been dealing with the runner, somebody that has fear of intimacy, fear of ego issues, because there needs to be a chaser and a runner and a chaser. Okay, your thoughts and feelings is you are really trying to heal your heart. You're trying to sew your heart back together from whatever this betrayal was in the past. Okay, you feel like you're free from a toxic relationship or an addiction. Some of you guys might have to work through some addictions. Again, that is part of codependency. So you're healing from heartbreak. You're sewing up that heart. You're trying to mend the broken heart here. How other people see you and their thoughts and feelings about you, they feel that you're very seductive. You're very seducing. They can feel that you're very attractive. You might be very attractive. You might flirt a lot, okay? You might be on a dating scene trying to hook up with everybody, or this could be the other person. This is how you see the other person. But again, temptation, that is the devil's card. Again, third-party interferences. You might have had a lot of third parties in your committed relationship or marriage or whatever it was. In your hopes and fears, you have unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that you have unconditional love for. They have unconditional love for you. So again, this person might be also in a way helping you heal. Step out of those step out of that outdated thinking, replaying thoughts of replaying this malicious stabbed in the back cycle in your head. You might be coming out of that because you feel very joyous around this person. You feel very calm and healing and at peace when you're around this person, okay? Again, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other, okay? Somebody could have Aquarius in their chart because that came out in Aquarius's reading. So again, you're around somebody or a fire sign. You're around somebody that makes you feel very joyous. They cut the outdated thinking. They make you more open-minded to possibilities and to joy and have your own personal happiness in your life now. Even though you've been through some traumatic events, some turmoil, some triggers, okay? Let's get into the tarot now and see what is going on. These will clarify this Island Wellness cards for me. You. Please subscribe to the tribe, guys. Okay, some of you guys could have been dealing with Scorpio, or somebody that has Scorpio in their chart, or you have Scorpio in their chart. All right, one more after this. That is 2. And let's get to the 3 for Capricorn love. Thank you, Spirit, Ancestors, Archangels. Show me what you see for Capricorn here. Again, at the bottom of the deck, Judgment. Some of you guys made a decision, or somebody made a decision about you. All right. Show me what is going on here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who and what was stabbed in the back? Show me what's going on here for Capricorn. You got 5 of Swords here. Ooh. All right. We'll take it. Okay, Capricorn, you got an 8 of Pentacles. You're working hard. You're trying to focus on your stability, your finances here. The 8 of Pentacles also means self-mastery. So you are trying to heal. You're trying to work on yourself from wherever you felt like you were stabbed in the back from. Again, somebody could have felt this way about you. Energies could be interchanged, all right? So somebody could have felt this way about you as well. Oh, 5 of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo here, or someone has Leo in their chart. Um, and this is clarifying the snake. You might feel like this person was a snake, or you had the strength to face your fear with, okay, with this situation, whoever this other woman was or whoever the snake is. Okay, you might even got into a situation where you're trying to work on some type of relationship with a Leo. But again, you had to face the inner beast within inside you, and you had to face your fears and confront somebody. Okay, confront maybe this other person that was the other woman. Okay, well, the other woman confronted the other woman, but whatever, you had to stand up for your rights, for yourself. Again, maybe speak how you felt about being stabbed in the back from somebody. All right, feeling betrayed. Maybe this other person got a third party involved. Maybe the other third party was a Leo. Five of Wands, arguments, battles around you. Again, with the fives is about changes and lessons as well. Again, these Five of Wands, these arguments, these battles around you, these are things that are triggers for you. These are things that are trying to teach you to get out of that inner child wound that some of you guys might be healing or need to focus on. All right, where's the Cupid's arrow here? Could have had other people in your business that did not belong in your business. Okay, even with this Cupid's arrow, like I said, you might have been surprised, hesitant to meet somebody, or shocked that you kept running into this person. Okay, so you might have started making plans here with the Two of Wands. Okay, to have a short journey, to have movement. Some of you guys might even be planning to move near water. But whatever the situation was, you just started to focus on your future, leave the past in the past. All right. Show me I like you, please. We're Capricorn. I almost called you Leo. So some of you guys might be dealing with the Leo. I'm staring at the Leo card here. Show me here I like you for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn. All right, too many cards. So again, it might have been a choice in love. It might have been a love affair for some of you guys. A relationship. Okay. All right, and again, Capricorn, here you got Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys were focusing on your finances. They might have been coming in slow, but you also might have got a message from somebody that was part of the choice, or wanted to be the choice, or was the choice. Okay. Oh, we got the Page of Swords. Gossip, chit chatter. Okay, that's the message above, where someone like you might even heard from the grapevine that somebody really was feeling you. Okay, you also could have been gossiping. Again, this is about somebody watching over their shoulder. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe that was in your relationship. Maybe this person, again, might have found out something while you were in this relationship with them. Okay, so they might have been spying on you, watching you, seeing what was going on. Emails, your phone, whatever. But again, for the chaser, we got Seven of Pentacles, right? You got the 7 and 8 of Pentacles here, Capricorn. So you definitely are focusing on your hard work, okay? You're trying to change a situation in your life, maybe with your finances. You also are looking at your investments. 7 is also a spiritual number where you are investing, again, in yourself, changing yourself, hard work that needs to be done. Some of you guys might not like to be alone, okay, here. Oh. You got this Queen of Swords. She came out sideways. So some of you guys definitely was dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You might feel like you had to heal from this person. Okay, the Queen of Swords is normally hurt. She has a lot of battle wounds. She's very traumatized, scorned. She's a scorned woman. But she does speak of truth, okay? When this woman comes out sideways or upside down, she can be a little narcissistic, okay? She can be a little controlling, but she's only doing this control out of trauma, unhealed wounds, okay, for this woman. Again, here with the healing heart. So some of you guys are healing from this woman, okay? You're healing from this woman that is very cold-hearted, but she demands authority. Oh, my God. Hold on. This person. Somebody always texting me, calling me when I'm on the readings. All right, hold on. Too many cards. Give me 1 minute, Capricorn. Okay, I'm back. That was my client. Seeing if we're still on for tomorrow. All right, let's get seduction here. Seduction for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and love, please. This is how other people see you. So again, some of you guys were dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, or somebody that has fire and air in the chart. There was a lot of drama with this situation. This person could have felt stabbed in the back by you, and the other person that you're dealing with. For some of you guys, I keep hearing you guys said you were friends. I thought y'all were just friends. And here all along, you guys were lovers. So, well, yeah, Knight of Swords. Okay, this is a speedy situation. Something happened real fast. Okay, maybe the seduction, this dating, this third party interference. Again, it could have been with somebody that has Aquarius in their chart, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in their chart. Okay, so for some of you guys, you were cheating on an air sign. Whoa, Aquarius again, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys were cheating on an Aquarius. So again, somebody might feel like they were the fool for even being in a relationship with you, dealing with you. They might even have some nasty words because they might have found out that you were cheating. This person might have been very seducing to you. Okay, maybe that's what you said. I don't know what happened, but here, the Fool is Aquarius's energy, and it's in reverse. So this person feels like a fool that they even took a risk with you, that they took a leap of faith in getting this relationship with you. So again, for some of you guys, you might have felt like this was too much. There was always a lot of fighting. There was always a lot of drama, okay, between this person and maybe the fire sign. But again, your heart was with someone else, okay? It wasn't with the Aquarius, obviously, okay? So let's get some more situations here. There might have been a lot of gossip about this situation, talk of the town I'm hearing, okay, with you guys or whatever was going on. Give me some more for the set in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been juggling. You could be juggling money issues, okay? But you could have been juggling in your head ideas about what to do with this situation, who to be with, who to go with, what to do. Finances could be involved, okay? If there's a child involved, okay, could have been involved with the Page of Swords. There also could have been a lot of immature talk between these women or men here. All right, give me more. So some of you guys might be trying to save for a vacation. You might be trying to surprise your other person here with a surprise vacation. But for some of you, definitely trying to get, okay, it could have been a Virgo that did pop out. So some of you guys are definitely in the place where you're trying to soul search. You're trying to soul search. You're trying to come out of darkness into a more lit path. Oh, my God. You're trying to find enlightenment, things that you've been through. You're trying to spend some time alone to nourish your soul, okay? You're realizing that loneliness doesn't mean that you're by yourself, okay? But you definitely are getting some solace in solitude, okay? I feel like you're hearing more, being tapped in more to a higher power, your ancestors, God, whatever you want to believe in. And you're looking in the lantern, highlighting the path to your life, to your soul. Okay, you're realizing that everything did happen for a reason. You can't dismiss the way you feel about a certain person or situation. And some of you guys might even be apologetic why things didn't work out with this other lover, but your feelings are where your feelings are. You feel more joy and at peace with this other person. Give me one more here with the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Person could have water in their chart as well, Knight of Cups. I feel like this person puts on the charm for you, or you definitely put on the charm for this person here with the Knight of Cups. But sometimes you wonder if the cup that you're giving them, is it going to be fulfilling enough for them? Because right now, knights are not kings, okay? They're just a knight. And as fast as they come in, the faster they might leave. But you do want happiness with this person. You want good things. You would like to celebrate with this person, or you do celebrate with this person with their family, or they celebrate with yours. So again, you have a head over heart decision to go in between with this situation, because for some of you guys, you feel very good when you're with this person. You feel very happy, joyous. You also may feel like even when you're by yourself, you have peace. This person doesn't bother you, maybe like the other person did. Okay. But again, you have time where you can soul reflect. You can spend time with yourself. You can spend time healing through all the dark things that you've been through, or the dark path that you once was through. All right. And the message, look, your hopes and fears is moving on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. Again, some of you guys could be traveling. Again, you could be moving on from an Aquarius, or somebody that has Aquarius in their chart. Again, this person, as soon as they saw you moving on, they might even want to apologize here. Again, some of you guys do have a child with this person. They might have been throwing the child up in your face. Okay. Again, it could have been also somebody that has water in their chart with the Page of Cups here. As soon as you started to move on from the chaos, the drama, the jealousy, the one-upping each other, this person wanted to apologize. Okay. Because maybe they felt alone. They felt like a fish out of water here, without your love, without your attention. All right, okay? 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody might be feeling weighed down with a lot of burdens. Okay, this could be a fire sign. They could be feeling weighed down with a lot of burdens by loving you. Okay, you're writing back, King of Pentacles. Okay, they might feel like you're business oriented, you're about your money, but you can be a little bit arrogant. Okay, for the power that you hold. Some of you guys might have a powerful position. There is judgment. There is a decision pending, Scorpio energy. But only this decision can be made under the circumstances that you're in right now. Somebody also might be fearful, worried, okay, if they're making the right decision. They don't want delays around their money. This could be you, Capricorn. But again, you're coming in from out the cold, or you will be. What's at the top of the deck? 10 of Swords. A lot of 10-10 here. That's endings bringing new beginnings. There is a death of a situation. Again, a situation that you felt stabbed in the back. Again, could have been dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could have been felt stabbed in the back by this person. They felt this way by you. So again, so you started to work on yourself, started to have a little self-mastery, okay? Work on yourself, work on your healing, okay? Leo could be very relevant here, part of your healing process, or it might have been a third party, okay? Because it came right up under the snake, okay? So this other woman could have felt like the other woman or the other man was the third party, was the snake for breaking up a home, breaking up a family, because it made you juggle head over heart here. Like, I know where my head is at. I know what the practical thing to do is, but so we'll see. Let's get on to some more clarifications with the clarifications. Capricorn, y'all are a mess. All right, spirits here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you guys did have a wife or a significant other here to match to your King of Pentacles, okay? Show me, what is this self-mastery here with the Eight of Pentacles? Show me more of what Capricorn is working on. Okay, well, Queen of Pentacles, yeah. King found that. So some of you guys might be looking for a new wife, or even if you wasn't married, you're actually looking to be married. I hear finally. Like, finally, this person's going to get married. But we'll see. Page of Pentacles. A new start. Could have a new start in finances. Pentacles is not just money. It's also energy. Okay, this person could have made you feel refreshed. Like a new, what am I trying to say? A refreshing soul, refreshing. Again, like you felt refreshed being around this person. But again, you have insight about being indecisive, okay? Or you were dealing with an air sign that was very indecisive. But this person might have got insight of the situation. With the Seeker of Pentacles, again, you could have a child that is an earth sign, a child that is a water sign, or a child that is an air sign, okay? Or a child with this air sign. What is this Five of Wands here for Capricorn? What's the drama? Drama for your mama. Seven of Cups. Somebody had a lot of options, okay? A lot of confusion. Illusion of confusion was going on here in this relationship. Again, somebody has water in the chart. Usually every Capricorn I know has water in their chart. Either Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Moon, okay? We'll see. In the past, Seeker of Cups. Again, that's that Page of Cups. Somebody could have been very immature with their emotions that you was dealing with. Again, you might have had children with this person. This person makes you feel fresh and at home. They make you also feel young again. There was a lot of chaos here with the Five of Swords. I knew that was going to come out. Conflict, drama, chaos, arguments, one up in each other, jealousy. This person could have been very jealous of you or your high nature or how you're just so fun, flirty, and cool to be around with, Capricorn. Get a kiss from a baby. All right, what's the chaser here for Capricorn's energy? Whoa, what is that? Again, Five of Pentacles. 555 here. You can't make this up. 555. You had a lot of worry with being this person. So you was worrying if you were investing in the right person. Was it, going to be worth it in the end? It was causing you a lot of worry, a lot of drama, a lot of conflict. 555. So for some of you guys, you knew something had to change. Okay, so I feel like you took matters in your own hand and did the changing yourself. Okay, you might have been the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords again. Okay, you stepped into your power here. You stepped on your throne, realized you needed to heal your heart. You needed to cut something off. Oh my God. You might have cut this Queen of Swords out of your relationship or out of the relationship, but you realize you still had to heal your heart. You could have been very cold and unattached to this person at the end, but you realize you had to cut something out. Seduction. You could feel like this person is the Empress that seducted you. Okay, the Queen of all queens. For some of you guys, you wanted something new. You wanted something that fueled your passion. Okay, with the Empress card, Libra and Taurus energy. Okay, and you made a decision with the Judgment card. Remember, God sees all things, whether they're right or wrong. God sees all things. You made a decision. Okay, you made a decision. You might have been impulsive. You made a decision to cut, one of the third parties out. Guys, you might have been repeating the pattern here. All right. So one of you guys felt like you wanted the Empress. You felt like this person, yeah, she was very sexy, alluring, but you also might feel like this was your divine match. This person had it all. The Empress has everything. Okay. Might have been delays with money, also with dealing with this person, but the delays come. But again, they become overcome with the Empress card because she creates new things. She's abundance in her own right. So again, you may have felt like you get more done. You have more attraction to this other person with the Empress card. The Queen of all queens, the number 3 here. Got Leo coming up again. Strength card. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning out in your favor here in love. With the Wheel of Fortune, there will be a turn in luck. Could be in your finances. 8 of Wands. Things are gaining momentum. The 8 of Wands is usually arrows of passion. Okay, arrows of love and passion. And getting down with the get down. Woo, with the sun. It's definitely a Leo around up in here. Okay, you guys are definitely being persistent. 7 of Pentacles. You're being persistent in what you're investing in right now. You also might be persistent in waiting for the fruits of your labor to harvest. Okay, whatever this is in. 10 of Wands. You might be getting little spouts of being overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with your passions. Overwhelmed with burdens. Again, that 10-10. Endings bring new beginnings. All right, what's this 4 of Cups here? You could have felt that when you was in this relationship, Capricorn, you was missing out on something. Okay, you didn't continue to want to resurface. Yeah, wow. You can't make this up. 3 of Cups and a 4 of Cups. Okay, support. Could have been getting support from your friends to like end something or cut something off. You could have felt very bored and discontent with this relationship that you was in. So you started to move on or wanted to move on into calmer waters. You want to take a leap of faith with someone else, okay? This other person could have air in their chart and also could have fire. Yeah, some of you guys, you definitely was looking for your counterpartner. You didn't feel like this person was mature enough to be your counterpartner here with the Queen of Pentacles, um, a Princess of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but I got Leo twice here. You have a lot of passion for this person, okay? You might even felt sad and grieving that you had to do this to this other person, this air sign or water sign, okay? But I feel like you have water in your chart, Capricorn. Most people do, okay? So you were trying to find a match to your person. I feel like this fire sign, this Leo, might have air in her chart as well, or water. So you were, again, you might have found a match, okay? The key to your heart here. And you felt really bad about leaving this other person out in the cold, but you knew you had to do what you had to do, cut something out, because other than that, you were just not happy. You were discontent. You were unsatisfied in this other previous relationship. It was a lot of drama, a lot of jealousy, a lot of immature conflict and conversations, one up at each other, and you were just over it. Okay, so you made the decision, sad to say, to go with who you were passionate, who you probably were dipping off with, the third party. Okay, so again, you're realizing now that probably wasn't the right way to go, but again, it's where your heart was. You might have felt like this person also was infested, okay? Um, so again, you planning to again initiate something and go to another direction. Again, to your legacy. You might even want a household with this person, a family with this person, a life and marriage with this person. You might, again, you feel solid, you feel inside, you feel very good with this person, with this Leo. But again, you had that the strength and courage to stand up to what you didn't want. Okay, with the 3 and 4 cups here, you could have had support from friends and everybody to get rid of the situation that was leaving you bored, discontent, apathetic. Your emotions was not there, no longer there for this person that you move on to calmer waters from. You have the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So things are progressing. They're progressing as they should. All right, especially in love. Okay, so things are progressing. Oh, did that come out? Yeah, oh my God. Processing. Things are processing in the correct order from 3 to 4 cups, from the 5 to the 6 of Swords. Again, you're going for who you're passionate with, who you're passionate with. It might have started as seduction, it might have started as a third party. But again, things are changing with you being juggling head over heart. You're not having outdated thinking, you're thinking more positively. You're also starting to soul reflect. Okay, dig into your passions here, dig into your soul searching, realize that you might have need some healing from childhood trauma. This person might be making you feel this way, making you feel very happy and abundant, where you can take a leap of faith and a risk into this situation. Again, some of you guys, marriage is here twice. Maybe want to marry this person. It could be a Leo, okay? Or it could be a Leo that has Aquarius in their chart, or another Aquarius here with the Fool card. But you are taking a leap of faith. You're stepping out on faith, okay, not fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And again, with that Strength card, you did face your fears, okay? You did face your fears up, confront the person you did not no longer want to have a relationship with, and decided to cut it out for their sake and your sake. I feel like now you're much happier with the Sun card here. Things are a little brighter. You are also in abundant energy. When you started to do the right things and started to heal, you will have abundance that will come in fast. It's going to be gaining momentum. Things are going to be changing so much in a positive. You're going to be like, wow, I should have did this years, did this way before, but now you're going to realize it was right when you did it at the right time, at the right moment, okay? Everything happens for a reason, Capricorn. Trust me. All right. Ancestor Spirit Guides, show us with the romance angels what is going on here for Capricorn. Signing on now. Let's get some romance angels for Capricorn, Sun, rising, and Venus in love here. Show me what's going on as we sign out for Capricorn. Say for you to love, Capricorn. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Okay, so loving yourself is definitely one of the highest vibrations of all. So as soon as you start loving on yourself, okay, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So somebody that you have a lot of magnetic attraction here, could be red and blue. Somebody might like red, somebody might like blue. All right. Give me two more or three more here. We're going to do high romance angels for Capricorn. Oh, wow. This could be the one. I feel like you guys are going on a retreat and you start to express love. Again, Capricorn, start to be vulnerable. Wow. You are dealing with a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. As you see, this woman is being courted by a knight here. And you got the angels in the background whispering in her ear like, that's the one. He's the one. He's the one. She's the one. All right. New love. You deserve love, Capricorn. You are lovable. Okay. Cupid's arrow, what you got in the past. Cupid's arrow shot you right in the ass. All right. So it is safe for you to love. I think we already did that one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. You need to express your love, okay? Be vulnerable. Nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture that you want to make. You guys do have chemistry, and I do feel like you are planning a retreat. It is time for you. It is time to disconnect from the world. But it's disconnect. Looking like a honeymoon, right? Doesn't that look like a honeymoon? Or like they already got married, so now they're going to go on the honeymoon. All right, let's get to the Divine Oracle deck here for Capricorn. Like, I'm picking that up heavy, Capricorn. Some of you guys do want to finally get married. You might have been a player from the Himalayas back in the day, but you realize you want to settle down. You want to settle down with somebody that you view as a friend more than just a lover. Whoever you were dealing with before, it was just a lot of drama, chaos. It was exhausting is what I'm hearing. It was exhausting energy. Okay, and that really turned you off to this person. Not giving anybody an excuse to cheat, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Too many cards, Spirit. We're not playing those games. So we got an awakening, a realization, a shift, or a discovery is definitely happening for you right now, Capricorn. Give me four more for Capricorn. Sun, rising, and Venus in love. Whoa. Let's get it. Soulmate. Stress. Ooh, child. Cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. So you might have been overcommitting yourself in work. All right. Some of you guys could have been a father, mother. Cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. Dedication. I'm going to stop it right there. At the bottom of the Capricorn, we got retreat. How many y'all are going somewhere with somebody? Time spent alone or by yourself. Time spent alone. Reflection on the past and current situations. So you're trying to find your niche. You're trying to find yourself. You're trying to find, again, where you need or want to be. Divine timing. Everything happens at a higher purpose. Okay. So this definitely was about love. Okay. As you notice, I deleted that other Capricorn reading because that was like, oh, toxic as hell. I didn't even like that energy, but I feel like I picked it up here. So I apologize for that. And around some low vibrational, unhealed energy, so I had to delete it. All right, some of you guys are dealing with a soulmate. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. When you're ready. Not when you're unhealed, not when you're broken, not when you're hurting other people. Okay, when you realize that you need to do the right thing, cut some shit out, some people out, third parties, whatever. Go with what your heart, with your heart. That's what the juggling was, head over heart. Doing what practical or following your heart. Some of you guys are following your heart and you're going for your soulmate, okay? A new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, a new job, or a new partner. I feel like whoever you're around with makes you feel very alive. Okay, they help you heal. They help you want to be vulnerable. Okay, I don't feel like you being vulnerable yet, but I feel like they help you wanting to be vulnerable, making you feel like it's safe. Dedication, stay dedicated to your goals. Efforts that will reap success. You do have success coming. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. When it comes, it's going to come fast. All right, fast, quick, and in a hurry. All right, guys, at 45:54, I'm going to sign on out, and I really thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe to the tribe. And thank you again. Our next series is going to be Everybody's Karma or Dharma. Some of us paid out our karmic debts, so now we are just going to be living karma. I know the crazy that did the work. I know they will be living in Dharma. Okay, so I will be pulling out the karma card. So look out for that, Capricorn. I think I'm probably going to start with you guys since I'm ending with you guys. All right. All right, that's enough. Be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of love. And I thank you guys for your support. And come back now, you hear? Bye now.